would be sort of, anyway, no, nobody cares. I just want to preface that I exist on nobody's PR list. If that ever changes, I will let you know. I'm having a coughing fit and my baby is awake from her nap. So like many of us, I own a lot of fragrances. Not as many as some, probably fewer than most as far as people who review fragrance on YouTube. But what I want to talk about today are the fragrances I actually wear. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new here, my name is Amber. We talk about fragrance. So if that's something that sounds interesting, then please stay tuned. In a world where everyone is obsessed with beast mode and 12 hours plus of performance, these are somewhere in the middle or somewhere around average, which is perfect for real life situations. I don't need them to smack someone in the face 6 people across from me. They reflect my personal style and my personal routine, and you will see by some of these bottles that they are quite beaten up because I actually wear them. It is my everyday comfort reach, and I think this is safe to say it has turned into my favorite fragrance and definitely my signature if I had to choose just one. But realistically, these are probably all my signature at this point. So we're talking about none other than Young Rose from Byredo. I have gone through 2 full bottle. Well, this is my second full bottle that I have paid retail for. I will also caveat this video by saying I exist on nobody's PR list. I have been sent 0 free product. I think in my first year of reviewing fragrance during the pandemic, I was sent a few samples by some companies, but most of them were indie brands. So I just want to preface that I exist on nobody's PR list. If that ever changes, I will let you know. So until then, you can assume that all of these are purchased by me. So I absolutely love this fragrance. When you look at the reviews on Fragrantica, there's nothing special about it. Probably it's nothing groundbreaking, but I think maybe sometimes that's what signature scents are. They are scents that just work. It is a soft, modern, watery, slightly fruity, year-round rose. I always say rose fragrances are all very different, and sometimes you assign a color of rose to certain fragrances depending on how they smell. This is a very, very pink, very dewy rose. This is my Delina. The way that people feel about Delina, this is what this fragrance is for me. And I think what differentiates this from other clean rose scents is that there is a huge blast of ambrette seed in here, which is one of my favorite fragrance notes. And at the very top, you get a hit of Sichuan pepper. It's not detectable on everybody, but thankfully for me, I really, really do get that experience of that spicy hit of Sichuan pepper before you get all of those beautiful, watery, clean nuances. There is a little bit something fruity to this fragrance, although there's no fruit credited to it, but it's clean. It never, ever fails me, and this sticks around with me all day long. People follow this scent trail, and I always get asked what I'm wearing when I wear this. That's not why I wear fragrance. I'm just happy that people around me love it as much as I do. This next fragrance in my collection is very special to me just because I'm never, ever, ever disappointed when I choose to wear this fragrance. For me, that is Figue from Molinard. I never, ever regret wearing this fragrance. Never, never, ever. And I've put a pretty good dent in it, and I'm surprised the dent is only that big because I wear this thing on a weekly basis. It's so comforting and soothing. This is arguably the best fig fragrance out there. Matthew Nardon. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his last name properly, but I'm going to say Matthew Nardon. Anyway, he's executed it perfectly. There's a little bit of lemon up top, but fig is definitely the star of the show. It's a little bit green, but what I love about this fragrance is it's not too fruity, it's not too green, and it's not too milky. It's somewhere where it just hits all of those marks perfectly. And what I always say when I describe this fragrance is if you have the actual whole fig fruit in your hand and you just press your nose up against it and you're smelling the fruit as it's coming through the skin, that is the experience that I get. There is definitely a textural element that is really addictive in this scent. And it's almost like the rough skin of the fig fruit. I love this so much. I can't sing its praises enough. This would maybe lean more towards the fall, but still you could wear this year round. This is Sunday Brunch from Kieran, NYC. I don't know if you can tell how absolutely destroyed this bottle is, but I love it. And I think when I hold it up to the light, the level is about here. It's somewhere below the K. I don't know if it's Kieran or Kieran. I heard someone call it Kieran recently, but I feel like it's Kieran. Anyway, Sunday Brunch. This was the first scent that I tried that had a prominent tea note. So it is black tea and lemon and honey. And it's not too much honey. If you're scared of honey, don't worry about that. It's mostly like a citrusy, fresh, dark, sort of black iced tea kind of scent. There is something a little bit cooling and happy about this. I feel although it's like a very happy, more bright take on a tea fragrance, I do feel like there is something polished about a tea scent. I feel like there's something a little bit more elegant. It's a freshie that people don't really expect. I have gotten a ton of compliments on this one. It's incredibly unisex, as all of these are. With all of the tea crazes going around on social media these days, this is one of the OGs for me. And so if you haven't gotten your nose on this, I highly, highly recommend it. I was thrilled to find out that the same perfumer who did this fragrance did this fragrance. So the next one I want to share with you is also my second bottle that I have gone through, and I'm going to need a third very, very soon. This is from Bon Parfumeur, and it is number 402. And I believe the 400 range in the purple bottles are their vanillas. So this is definitely vanilla. It's vanilla, caramel, and santal. I really do like vanilla, but vanilla is really tricky because they all either smell the same or they are like cavity inducing sweet. This one I feel like is probably one of the more overlooked vanillas. It is a very toasty, not very toasty. There is something toasted about it. It is sweet, it is vanillic, but it doesn't make your stomach turn. It doesn't smell like a cupcake. There is something toasty in there. I feel like it's if vanilla was combined with like sandalwood shavings and it was toasted. That's sort of what this makes me think of, but it's very, very pleasant. It's not overpowering. It has really good lasting power. I have gotten compliments on this before, and this is a great workplace scent. I feel like this is very mass appealing, but it is not boring. The last one that I want to share with you, I can't recall if I've shared this on my channel yet or not. If not, then shame on me. But this is Ocean de Joya from Giorgio Armani. This is a clean, fresh, what I would call a laundry scent, which is probably the trickiest category, in my opinion, to get right because they all smell exactly the same. And this one does not. And I think the reason why is because there is sea salt in here and pear together. And sea salt is one of my absolute favorite fragrance notes in perfumery. The feeling I get is very much oceanside. It really does feel like you're getting a whiff of ocean air, but it's sort of a cloudy, dreary day. And when I say ocean, there's no coconut, there's nothing suntan lotion-y about this. It feels almost like you're drying linens outside by the ocean, but the ocean is maybe somewhere like in the UK that doesn't see a lot of actual sunshine. It's oceany, but it's almost melancholic too at the same time because it makes me think of a very cloudy day. This is the closest thing that I am able to wear as far as a clean laundry scent. I haven't gotten any compliments on this one in particular, but I wear this one for me, and this is a very clean, easy reach, fresh out of the shower scent. So that is Ocean de Joya from Giorgio Armani. I look forward to hearing all of your recommendations and all of the fragrances that resonate with you down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video or want to be notified the next time that I post content, please consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.